Well, welcome back. It is all the preliminary qualifying up and Adam, and it is now time to go feature racing. But before that, we've got 3 last chance qualifiers coming at you here on the World of Thunder Esports League inaugural Big Block Modified Winternationals. Of course, got 3 races, top 4, advancing 12 cars to the already qualified drivers out of the 2 servers that we've done previously. Of course, taking a look here, we are set. B-Main, number 1. Is that what I got on the screen there, Wheeler?
Yep.
Yeah, there we go. Alex Robinson hanging out. Alex, you're back.
I'm back, and I'm ready for more. Let's do this.
All right, we're going to see Devin Morgan in the 112 on the pole to his outside from Canada. It is a 12 of Alex Bergeron.
Row number 2 on the inside from Virginia, it's Chase Hardy. Outside, D1RT's 84 of Clay Devin.
Going to row number 3 to the inside, it's Randall Carter driving the number 5 car, and James Grace driving the 269 for Blue Groove Motorsports.
7th in the 13, Mid-South Dirt Slingers, Jordan Gage. Outside in the 1, it's Tyler Murphy.
Going to be Donnie Batistas there in the 119 Mid-South Dirt Slinger entry, and then the 10 machine of Aaron Keel, or the 10th starter is the 28 of Aaron Keel.
11th in the 109, Mid-South Dirt Slingers, Travis Burtzer, and outside his teammate Mid-South Dirt Slingers, Jesse Hoke in the 181.
Then we go to the final 2 starters. It'll be Jack Weaver driving the Mid-South Dirt Slingers 034, and Ryan Boserman driving the 76. Those are your 14 cars looking for 4 spots. 10 cars will be out of this one, as we will be looking to advance the top 4, Alex, as it is ready to go here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Great to have each and every one of you on hand watching here. Our feature events coming, like we said, 3 B-Mains. We transfer the top 4, and then we will go into our feature event here this evening. Once again, a big thanks going out to the Mid-South Dirt Slingers for bringing the World of Thunder Esports League inaugural Winternationals for the Big Block Dirt Mods here at Cedar Lake Speedway. And great to have you on Ultimate Dirt TV as we are green flag for B-Main number 1.
As you see, Devin Morgan goes right to the top side. Chase Hardy, you saw him in preliminary number 2, go into that bottom side. He's going to go to the bottom right away as he's sitting in that 3rd spot. Alex Bergeron there in that 2nd spot. Clay Devin in 4th.
They'll work them on down there. Remember, top 4 move on. You've got a 3-car battle, 3 cars working for the top 4 spots. They hustle off of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. You've got a 3. It's Chase Hardy. Hardy there in the 49 car, working there in the number 4 spot, which of course it's like the 116 on the door, 60 or 46 or 84 or whatever this number they decide to put on it, 49 down the front straightaway. Hardy trying to transfer in and hang on to that spot, but look at this. Here comes James Grace looking the 269, trying to make it fine as they work there. Now Randall Carter there in the 5th spot, 1 out looking in.
As you see, Devin Morgan, Alex Bergeron. Those 2 clean cut. They're running 1 and 2. Clay Devin there in 3rd, and then Chase Hardy, like you said, in 4th. But Randall Carter coming right behind him there. Carter going to go to the top. Hardy going to run a little bit of a slider line there. Those 2 are sitting 4 and 5. Hardy holding on that transfer.
Hardy, like you said there, Alex, trying to hold on to that number 4 spot. You've got to be 4 if you want to dance one more time tonight. They'll work it on there. It is still Devin Moran, Alex Bergeron, 1 and 2. Clay Devin. Devin did not have a good working there as they work him on there. Devin Morgan, still your leader now. Here comes the battle. Look at this. Chase Hardy's got company.
Chase Hardy, Randall Carter. Carter looked good throughout the night. So did Hardy. Hardy holding on, looking to punch his ticket to the main event tonight. Carter, again, he's in that 5th spot. James Grace dropping back a little bit there. He's in 6th right now as these guys are going to get desperate soon. We're over halfway. This is going to get feisty now.
Well, of course, they know they either got to go checkers or wreckers or win it or wear it. Everything working to the top of the racetrack. Still Morgan, your race leader. Bergeron working the number 2 spot. Devin, Hardy, Carter, 1 out looking in. Now look at this. Here comes Bergeron. Bergeron to the top side. He's got company as Hardy there. Back on the inside, Hardy and Bergeron. Now look at this. Here comes Randall Carter. Carter working the 116 at Chase Hardy.
You see Hardy there going around turn number 1 and 2. He's running that top side very well. Carter as well. Carter's going to have to make a move here shortly, or he's going to run out of time and miss the main event. Carter goes to the outside now, trying to get around. Hardy going to slide up. He's going to go duck to the inside. Side by side now for fourth. Hardy goes to the outside. There goes Carter to the inside. 4 to go. Slide job. Carter takes over fourth.
Carter going to get fourth, though. They're going to come together. Chase Hardy's going to get aggressive. They'll work each other. Right side, Romance applied. Hustle them on in. Now some left side 11 coming back from the 37 of Carter. Carter going to stay true there. Now he's not going to give him an inch. Oh, troubles. They got together. Caution is out. You kind of knew that was coming as hard as they were racing. Nobody giving each other an inch. And we'll see what happens with Chase Hardy. We'll let Race Control figure this one out. But, man, it was high-speed endurance demo derby right there off of turn number 4. And then Hardy just didn't get him cleared. So we'll see what happens here and see if he retains that transfer spot or, well, see if he gets a bad dog, no biscuit. And it appears that he does get the bad dog, no biscuit award. First one here in our third server tonight. So he's got to...
as you see, that puts the 269 up there, James Grace. But again, Devin Morgan, Alex Bergeron, Clay Devin. 3 cars that are surprising figures to see in a B main. But they're sitting 1, 2, and 3 right now. It looks like those two with a green-white checkered. No, yes, it looks like it'll be a green-white checkered. That'll be a good chance for them. Chase Hardy, though, that signs his deal. He's done.
We will see. Yes, unfortunately, Chase Hardy going to kick back and relax and watch the rest of them attack this inaugural Winternationals here at Cedar Lake. Morgan, Bergeron, Devin, and now Grace, James Grace. He's still looking for a chance to dance, working there in the number 4 spot. They'll work on down the front straightaway. James Grace is going to come quickly under attack by Donnie Batiste and Jordan Gage. They will hurry him off down into turn number 3 and 4. Still Morgan, Bergeron, and Devin, your top 3.
White flag in the air. Devin Morgan out in front. Bergeron and, Morgan, Bergeron, and Devin. That's your top 3. Grace has company. Jordan Gage trying to put a Dirt Slingers car into the A main, but it's going to be too little too late. Devin Morgan, Alex Bergeron, Clay Devin, and James Grace. Those are the 4. Moving on to the main event here tonight.
Top 4 moving on. Like you said, Alex, Morgan, Bergeron, Devin, and Grace all joining the already qualified cars here for an afternoon show here under the daylight at Cedar Lake Speedway. As we take a look at your World of Thunder Esports Winternationals presented by Midsouth Dirt Slingers, it is Morgan, Bergeron, Devin, Grace. They transfer. Guys headed back to the trailer. Grace, Batiste, Murray, Hoke, Weaver, Bitster. Then it'll be Bowserman, Carter, Hardy, and Keel. Unfortunately, they will be making their way, well, to the Speed Weeks in a couple weeks with us.
So those four already punched their ticket with Kendall Tucker, Sheldon Oberle, Dylan Hauser, Evan C., Logan Rumsey, Zane Yost, Blake Majulis, and Cole Cabry. Those guys punched their ticket earlier in those prelims, and now those 4 add their names into this already stacked feature event.
So as we get ready to bring you B-Main number 2, they'll get things switched over in the server. That means we're going to kick out Pay Little Bills. We'll be back. B-Main number 2 coming up here very quickly on Ultimate Dirt TV.
iRacing is a sim racing game that combines a true-to-life racing experience with an online community of virtual racers from all around the globe. iRacing offers a multitude of officially licensed cars and tracks, laser scanned with millimeter accuracy. Their car models and mechanical systems are based on real-world physics and engineered in cooperation with manufacturers and race teams. Their skill license system ranges from rookie to pro, ensuring members are always pitted against those with similar skill sets. Members are able to sign up for a weekly race series, compete in time trials, host a private race with friends, and participate in racing leagues created and run by the community. With over 170,000 members, iRacing works in partnership with renowned motorsports organizations like NASCAR to deliver virtual races based on the real-life NASCAR Cup Series, as well as many other series on the NASCAR ladder. iRacing also features team racing, providing a variety of options for members to create and manage their own teams. Race with friends or real-world teammates in full-length endurance events like the 24 Hours of Daytona, Spa 24, or the Bathurst 12-Hour. Additional partners include IMSA, World of Outlaws, Supercars, and IndyCar, allowing members to race in their very own Indianapolis 500, Bathurst 1000, Chili Bowl, and many more iconic events. This is iRacing, delivering the most authentic racing experience short of getting into a real race car. Sign up today at iRacing.com.
All right, here we go. Welcome back. B-Main number 2 getting ready to head to the racetrack here. Just finishing up some practice, of course, with running the dual servers. If some of you who are maybe watching that aren't familiar with how this works and you were thinking, like, man, I'm bored on Sunday, I'm going to watch a little World of Thunder racing on Ultimate Dirt TV. We started off with 2 servers. Now we say servers or lobbies, as they call them in the iRacing world. That would be like night number 1 was lobby number 1 of a 2-day qualifying or a 3-day qualifying show. Lobby number 2 would be like the Friday night. And then lobby number 3, which we're in now, Alex, is night number 3. But when we'd have to kind of do some treacherous trickery to make things work, we got to take a few little breaks in between our 3B mains to get the field reset and bring everybody out of those first 2 servers to the first one. So if everybody's wondering why, well, gosh, they just went so fast before. They went so fast before. How come it's so slow on this one? That's why. Now you've gotten your education from the best, dumbest IT guy you ever know. You ready for B-Main number 2 there, Robinson?
Oh, absolutely. And look at this front row. Starting on the pole, 23, Newton Cattle Farms. It's Ethan Toter outside. Drew Hopkins in the 157.
You know, I think I've heard of her, that Ethan Toter feller. I think I've heard of her. So taking a look here, Kevin Hanley, the 110 out of New York, and Dustin Hall, who hopefully can keep her on 04 this one, has not had a good go-round here on tonight. Hopefully he'll get a good showing out of that 4th place starting spot.
Row number 3 on the inside. In the 42, it's Adam Hommerding outside. 22, Midsouth Third Slingers, Brennan Weeks.
Going to row number 4, it's Levi Wright out of Ohio in the 21, and Brandon Yamrick there in the 37 from Pennsylvania.
Scooter Black will start 9th in that D1RT number 5 machine outside. Jonathan Adkins in the 17.
Taking a look at the 11th to 12th place starters, it's Bobby Hantz in the 8 car, and the 92 is Corey Austin, one of our Mid-South Dirt Slinger entries. 12 cars, 15 laps, top 4 transfer here as Ethan Toter and Drew Hopkins up there on the front row. Hopkins had a little trouble there earlier in the first server, so we'll see if he can bring that thing machine up. Of course, if you're wondering how they were lined up on this one, they were, every time you went to the racetrack in first or second lobby, you were gaining points. And we lined them up by points, and pace truck quickens. Ethan Toter slams her to the top side of turn number 1 as we are green flag.
So green flag is out, and as you said, it's basically like passing points, except we don't count how many cars you pass. We just count where you finish in your heat race, your consolation race, and your feature race for those preliminary nights. So that's why Ethan Toter, Drew Hopkins, that's your front row, that's your front 2 right now, because those 2 ran really decently in their feature events.
Yeah, speaking about running decent, look at this. Running decently around the outside is a 311 of Dustin Hall. Hall has come to the number 3 spot. Now look at this, a Phantom 3 wide there for the final transfer spot, the 4-2 of Adam Homerding. Oh, look out, trouble. We got troubles. Hang on. Oh, no. The 311 car of Dustin Hall. Oh, maybe thought this was going to be the turning point, but unfortunately, well, not the turning point we were thinking he was going to have. As we'll take a look at the replay on this as they got together off of turn number 4, and then it turned into, well, not real good. Yeah, I will say, though, the iRacing flagman has the arm of a highly well-trained quarterback, but he waves that yellow flag. What do you think, Alex?
He's a legend.
Yeah, see, I thought maybe he could go throw the ball for the Steelers right now. Because
nobody can help them right now. Nobody can help them.
So we'll see what happens. Speaking of somebody that does not need any help right now, Drew Hopkins up front, that 157 machine. He is up front chasing Ethan Toter. So checking out the bumper cam. We get ready to come to the green flag. Look at this left rear suspension. You get to watch this things come up on the bar, pull the chain there. Of course, that chain there, it doesn't matter if it's a big block or an IMCA modified or UMP. That chain helps hold that suspension down to the travel height that it needs to be. And we've got troubles as the 21 of Levi Wright is around. We'll see if the caution flag stays away as we've got another one. Bobby Hans crashing off of turn number 4, and we stay to now the yellow. So cautions, breeding cautions here in this B main number 2 as we look at the replay here. So Bobby Hansen and Corey Austin going to be our caution cars. They got together there and they come to a stop. Just enough time. As Hammerding and Hans got together, so we'll see what happens there as we back under the yellow. Taking a look at the right rear out of the 157 machine of Drew Hopkins. Right front there, you see, got the old Integras. Got the Integras on there. Oh, geez, you see that? Apprehend that horses, you know what, for reckless driving. That's what he was saying.
Okay, Sheriff Buford T. Justice over there.
Listen here, Junior. All right, here we go. We're going to be looking for the green flag off of turn number 4. It is amazing how the pace truck just takes off about... You'll watch the pace truck in the iRacing world just scream down the front straightaway. I was watching one last night from here, and it was like, hang on a minute. Don't pass the pace truck before it exits the racetrack. All righty. Down through turns 1 and 2. Caution light still on. Alex, you're kind of quiet. You need a little coffee to get woken up? You okay?
I'm getting there.
Okay, I didn't know if you were...
Now you just got me in the mood for watching Smokey and the Bandit, though. So that's what... After I leave the racetrack tonight, I'm going to watch Smokey and the Bandit.
Well, I mean, I'd watch that every day of the week.
Can you believe some of my friends have never seen that movie?
It's not that it's not the fact that your friends haven't seen it. It's the friends fact that I'm coming up with. Speaking of that, look at them. Oh boy, waving the flag. Oh, he's waving it faster than Alex Robinson, looking for friends down into turn number 3 and 4. Off of 4 and down the front straight. Oh, we only kid you because we love you, Alex, as we work him down into turn number 1 and 2.
Who are you kidding? I take it with a grain of salt.
With a green, wide, yeah, it was a green flag.
Green flag, grain of salt, 4 wide. Somebody wrecked. There's the caution.
There's the yeller flag. Yeah, Bobby Hunt's just not having a good night here. Take a look here. Slides it on in, and then they get 4 wide, and then things get narrow, and, well, there again, not just a victim of circumstance, but just kind of like the outdoor racing world. If you are charged with the caution, you're involved in it, but you look at how things narrowed up, and then, of course, everything clears to the bottom. Sideways into the inside K-rail.
Well, Mr. Vancicle, you say about friends. Well, as a referee, I'm guaranteeing you don't make any when you show up there to work.
Hey, no, I don't. I bring 2 friends with me. We bring our own friends when we show up, and then we decide after the game who's going to buy the beer for the ride home.
Here's the real question: is have you had to give out a technical foul this season so far?
Yes, but it's not the kind that I like. It was an administrative technical. I didn't even get to get yelled at for it. I'll tell you about that one later. Taking it back to the green flag. Pace truck, man, that dude just narrowly makes it off the racetrack every time, but not narrowly making it to the lead as he does it with force is the 157 of Drew Hopkins. He's going to roll the bottom of the racetrack, put Ethan Toder back there to the number 2 spot, Brandon Yamarick, and then you see Brandon Weeks now. Weeks up into the number 4 spot. Look at this great 3-car battle for the transfer.
Brendan Weeks in that Mid-South Dirt Slingers 22 looking to punch his ticket and a Mid-South Dirt Slingers ticket to the A-Main here as he's side by side with Brandon Yamrick right now. Weeks is in that 4th spot, but he has Jonathan Atkins, Scooter Black. What just happened? There's a caution.
There was a crash. So we got him tore up from the floor up down there in turn 1 and 2, just behind that race for the transfer. I'm here to tell you what, if you were looking to sponsor anything on Ultimate Dirt TV during the World of Thunder Esports League, it's this right here, the replay. Because tonight you'd be getting some airtime as Bobby Hans. Tell me Bobby's not involved in this one. Oh, no. I mean, that guy, I tell you what, tonight Bobby Hans could not buy any luck even if he took a handful of pardons to a women's penitentiary. There's no way. He's just not had a great night. Tough break for the 8 car.
As Bobby Hans is actually, he's having the luck. I can compare it to him because he's in a consolation. He is having the luck of me in a race. That's the luck he's having tonight.
Not good at all.
Exactly.
So as we work around into the caution, I believe we're going to have 4 laps to go when we go back to the green flag. Of course, B-main caution laps do not count, but under 5, so they'll go single file as it'll be Drew Hopkins leading the field on down. Now look at this. Here we go for the battle for the number 4 spot. Watch at 21 of Levi Wright. Wright was our first caution of this B-main. He's trying to charge his way back into a transfer spot. They'll work him there, fan it out, 2 and 3 wide racing for the transfer.
And look who is right behind him, but it might be too little too late. That one, what is it? No, sorry, 311 of Dustin Hall trying to make a run back up. He's trying to make a run back up into the top 4, but it's going to be too little too late. 2 to go, and he is sitting back there in the 9th spot. So good run for him, but look at Brendan Weeks, Brandon Yamrick, and Levi Wright all battling for transfers here.
Here we go. It's time to win it or wear it. Checkers or wreckers. This is for your last chance to dance. Who's going to make it happen? Yamrick gets hustled back to the 5 spot. Look at this. Levi Wright is worked into a transfer spot in the white 21. It is going to be Drew Hopkins and Ethan Toder punch and hammer their tickets to the A-main as they crash them deep in the field.
Adam Hammerding going to take the 4th spot.
Wow. Let's go. I think we need a Ultimate Dirt TV instant replay of this, and from many different camera angles is Hopkins, Toder, Weeks. And we'll see who gets the 4th spot. But watch this is 37. Ooh, that's getting a look up under the skirt, and he was deep enough under there. It's going to come with a wedding proposal. And then as the Levi machines around, the 42 catches him on the snoot, comes across the nose, and then it is, yes. So I believe Hammerding is going to get the spot, and let's see how it does. Nope. So it's going to be Hopkins, Toder, Weeks, Hammerding, your top 4. And if anybody was keeping tracks, I do believe Bobby Hans did get in that last lap rack. So we are ready to get everybody switched over for our final B main of the night before we go Sunday Fun Day feature racing live here on the World of Thunder Esports League on Ultimate Dirt TV. So we're going to kick back, pay some bills. We'll see you back here just in a moment. You are watching the inaugural Winternationals here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Here we are set our final qualifying event of the inaugural Winternationals for the Big Block Modifieds from the Speed Plant in New Richland, Wisconsin, known as the Cedar Lake Speedway, is the checkered flag on the practice session waves from the Grain Belt Premium Beer. Oh, I do love me some Grain Belt Premium. That's the best. I love it. And great to have you tuned back in here on Ultimate Dirt TV for our final chance to go dance. Let's take a look at your starting lineup.
Starting,
Alex? Oh, there you are.
Starting on the pole. I thought you were going to take it. Sorry.
No. I actually thought I heard a knock on the booth door. I thought maybe your mom was here, brought us some Chipotle or something, but apparently not.
Starting on the pole, the 29 of Richie Yost. Outside, it's Jacob Harberts in the 80.
Hey, take a look at this. It's Brandon Francis driving the 3 car inside of row number 2. Ooh, that's auspicious right there. Car 3 in the 3 spot. Oh, boy. And it's Billy Miller driving the Mid-South Dirt Slingers 34 machine.
Starting 5th, it's the 70 of Davin Cardwell. Outside, the 4 of Huey Quillen.
Hey, going to row number 4, it'll be Matt Yoker in the Big Daddy Speed Concept number 7, and it'll be Matt Walter in the 42 days outside.
Starting 9th, the 05 from New Jersey, it's Bruce Sprague. Outside, Ohio native, 6 of Chris Damari.
Hey, then we'll go to row number 6. It will be Tyler Corkin there in the 64 and Stephen Turbeville in the 12. And it'll be Benny. There's old Benny T right there, Benny Turbeville in the number 5 starting shotgun. So those are your cars and stars. 4, this is your last, and I mean last chance to dance. We're taking our final 4 out of this one.
Here's the shocking one. Davin Cardwell misses both preliminaries, comes into this B main, has to start 13th in this B main, has to get to the top 4.
I think she can do it. I mean, he can do it. I think Davin's got it. I mean, I've heard of him winning things from the tail. We'll see what we can find out. Here we go. The green flag is out on the speedway. Huey Quillen up there, your race leader. The 80 machine of Harberts working in the number spot. Here comes Yost. Watch Richie Yost in the 29 working on down there to the inside is that number 80 of Harberts. And they'll swing and miss Brandon Francis in the 3, which is the 1 car working it up there to the outside.
And man, oh man, look at the battles. Francis, Yorker battling it out there. There's Richie Yost. Richie Yost trying to join his family into the A main tonight, but he's got to pass 1 car, if that's Yorker or Francis. But here comes Bill Miller and Tyler Corcoran.
Come on down there, Corcoran right there, working now to the number 5 spot. Yost back to 5th. Yost going back there between the 5 and 6 spot is Yorker. There, Matt Yorker now sees Richie Yost come to the inside. This is a great 4-car battle for the transfer.
Oh, man, Richie Yost gets in contact there. He's going to drop back into the 7th spot. Bill Miller comes up into 5th. Corcoran up into 6th right now. Matt Yorker still holding on to the final transfer spot as you see Quillen, Harberts, and Francis all battling for the lead.
On down the back straightaway, still Quillen there up front in the 4-car. Harberts there in the 80. The 1 of Francis and Yorker. Now Billy Miller is stepping it on up. He's coming to the number 5 spot. Caution is out. Yellow is out. So Chris Damari bringing out the Ultimate Dirt TV instant replay. We'll take a look and see what happens as they run down the back straightaway. Cardwell there. Ooh, just got... tell you what, you get that open wheel up under the concrete, and as that thing sings, it becomes a ramp, and that's exactly what happened down there.
Man, just collecting the Turbovilles there. Because there's Papa Turboville right there. He gets collected into the mess.
Cardwell just gets by that thing as they were crashing, wrecking, and crashing. Of course, like to thank our sponsors, of course, World Sports E-League, SRT from Australia. SRT Australia? Yes, the World of Rocket Race Setups, Heatwave Design, and of course, our presenting sponsor. That is our folks from the Mid-South Dirt Slinger, bringing us there. bringing us action here tonight from Cedar Lake. Green flag coming out. We're back underway as we hustle this one on. Lap number 7 coming at us.
Quillen leading it through there. There's Francis. They're 3 wide back there. Here comes Harberts to the outside of Francis. You have Yorker, you have Miller. They're side by side. They're going for that final transfer spot right now. It's Yorker, but Miller, Corcoran, all trying to bid their ticket to the final.
Look at this. Everyone trying to punch a ticket to get in for the last chance to dance. Here comes Yost. Yost is going to play some right side romance as they work on in. Down into turn number 3 or 1 and 2. Look at this contact going to ensue. That's going to let the 70 of Davin Cardwell come into the number 7 spot. Cardwell still has a chance to dance as he is working his way past cars through the field. Can he do it? There you see it right there. The 80 machine of Harbits right there. Richie Yost running 5. Yorker is in the 4th spot as they chase him down into turn number 3. Here comes Yost to the bottom of the racetrack.
Richie Yost right now in that 5th spot. Davin Cardwell is behind him there. There's Harberts as well. Richie Yost going to go to the outside. He's looking for more here. Just needs to get past Matt Yorker. Yorker trying to get past Bill Miller there. Bill Miller trying to punch his ticket for the Mid-South Third Slingers into the A main.
We'll watch him as laps winding down, just 3 to go. Contact being made a little bit there. Yost and the 80 of Harbits. Harbits and Yost battling side by side. That is well right now as Yost goes around. That was a battle for, well, just to say I beat you in a B main at Cedar Lake during the inaugural Winternationals for the big blocks as we go caution here. And it's replay time. Little right side romance and left side loving coming from those guys as they were loving, touching, squeezing. Down into turn number 3 and 4, and contact is made here for the final time, which turns Yost around. And we will see what happens from race control.
So yet again, another tough break there for the 29 of Richie Yost. You see the 12 machine of Steven Turbeville. He's done for the night. It looks like he just went to pit road there. So, you know, Benjamin Turbeville right now, he's in 8th. So that's bragging rights over his dad in his first big race that he beat his dad in the inaugural.
You bet. That's all about bragging rights now if you're 5th on back, saying, I beat you. I was better than you. So we'll see what happens as Quillen, your race leader, getting ready to come back to the green flag. 3 to go. Going to be the command out of the starter stand as the iRacing pace truck, the Silverado, punched the throttle, and we're looking to punch 4 tickets as they make their way down into turn number 1 and 2. Quillen, Francis 1 and 2. Miller and Yorker right back there. Watch the 64 of Corcoran. Don't count him out. Anything can happen as they work this time. There will now be 3 to go down in front of the stripe.
And Matt Yorker has a pretty prestigious Hornet's nest behind him. You have Tyler Corcoran, who is a prestigious, known big block modified driver up in New York, who has some big wins to his belt. And then you have, of course, Davin Cardwell, who everyone knows in iRacing, but the white flag is in the air.
Final time off at 2 and down the back straightaway. Quillen, Francis, Miller, Yorker. Can anything change? We'll find out. They bring him on down to the checkered flag. It'll be Quillen, Francis, Miller, and Yorker. They all take that last chance to dance and make it happen as they will go into tonight's A main event. So taking a look, like we said, top 4, Quillen, Francis, Miller, and Yorker. They're going dancing. Corcoran. Then you see Cardwell, Walter, Yost, Harberts, Turbeville, Sprague, Turbeville, and Demare. All, well, heading to find a seat to watch the A main, which is coming up momentarily. So, of course, as we get ready to kick things off, Season 12, trying to get my screen pulled back up here, Wheeler, so I can take a look at everything. But Season 12 coming up for the World of Thunder Esports League. Check us out, of course, World of Thunder Esports League on Facebook. If you're wanting to get in on the season 12, plenty of chances to do so as that's starting here momentarily. So we are just about ready to go feature racing. But before we do, we're going to step away, and we'll be back here momentarily on Ultimate Dirt TV.